Okay, imagine this. Living in a time where people are fighting to fix societies, while at the same time czars are dancing all night in the secret clubs. That's basically America in the early 1900s. Two powerful eras, progressivism and the Jazz Age, show completely different sides of change. One tried to fix the country, and the other tried to enjoy it. In the late 18,000s and early 19,000s, the US was dealing with serious problems: unsafe factories, child labor, political corruption, and huge gaps between the rich and the poor. Reformers, known as progressive, stepped in to make things better. People like Jane Addams worked to improve living conditions while journalists exposed corruption. The government also got involved, creating laws to protect workers and regulate big businesses like monopoly and all that kind of stuff. But here's a real question, which gave us the first compelling question. Can a government truly fix society without limiting people's personal freedom? I mean, this question is kind of tricky, but the reality of this answer are that progressivism really made the real improvements, like safer workplace and less corruption, but it showed that reform can sometimes go too far. Like, for example, banning alcohol seemed like a good idea, but it ended up in restricting freedom and causing new problems. But with all the problems that happens, it will lead us to the next topic of this video, aka the Jazz Age. Now, let's jump into the 1920s, the Jazz Age. After World War I, everything changed. The economy grew, city expanded, and suddenly people wanted to enjoy life, Jazz music exploded in popularity, led by artists like Louis Armstrong, and nightlife became a huge part of the culture. Young women, known as flappers, challenged traditional roles. People went to illegal clubs, known as speakeasies, to drink and dance, even though alcohol was banned. This era was all about freedom, expression, and breaking the laws. Okay, let's go to our compelling question number 2. Was the Jazz Age truly a time of freedom or just an illusion of it? Well, the Jazz Age looked like a freedom, music, fashion, and independence, but it wasn't equal for everyone. Africans Americans create jazz but still face discrimination, and many people struggle financially despite the booming economy. So the freedom was real, but only some of it for some people. So when we compare these two eras, we see a clear contrast. Progressivism tried to improve society through control and reform, right? While the Jazz Age focused on freedom and living in the moment. But both raise the same big question. How do you create a better society? By controlling it, or by letting people be free? And, well, maybe the answer is you need a bit of both.